Blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're all getting yourselves ready for the second T20 of the series, West Indies and Pakistan. Yes, my people, the games are coming quick and fast. Doesn't mean that we're winning. I mean, we have what? 2 wins in the last 19 games, but the games are still coming. We're going to spend some time looking at what Captain Shai Hope had to say after the defeat last night. According to Shai Hope, he might have missed a trick by not bowling more spin. Yes, that is what he said. Might have missed a trick by not bowling more spin. Gonna talk a little bit about that, plus we'll discuss a few other things. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you want to show your support. Make sure you turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Yes, my people, so in the last 19 games, we have secured only 2 wins. Yes, only 2 wins. We'll talk about that further down in the video. But Captain Shai Hope, he spoke after the game and he was basically saying that, we didn't bat well, we didn't feel well, right? We didn't bat well and the feeling wasn't good is what he was saying. I think he also mentioned something about the bowling, but we'll get into it. So taking this from the Sportsmax website, I didn't even stick around last night after the game to watch the interview. I mean, I watched the game to the end, but I didn't even watch the interview. So this is Shai Hope, and I quote, "I wouldn't say the bowling was poor, but we could have restricted them to a lesser score," right? I wouldn't say the bowling was poor, but we could have restricted them to a lesser score, right? He said that we didn't feel well, right? We didn't feel well and we didn't bat well at all. We didn't feel well and we didn't bat well at all. I 100% agree with that, right? We could have restricted them for less, but it wasn't the bowler's fault. The bowlers did the work. If our guys took the catches and, did the groundwork properly, then we probably, I said it in the video this morning, we probably could have had them for like 160 or so, or somewhere there about 150 at 160, right? So I agree with this point. So Shai Hope went on and he said that Saim, Ayub and Fakhar Zaman, there were 2 left-handers and didn't give a lot of scope for Moti. So, this is him answering why is it that Moti played and didn't even bowl an over, right? He went on to say that Chase bowled well and I might have missed a trick by not bowling more spin. Right? Man said Chase bowled well and I might have missed a trick by not bowling more spin, which would be equivalent to Moti, right? Because Moti is the next specialist spinner that was there and he didn't bowl. I mean, I've said this in videos before. I understand when captains, when they are trying to give their bowlers all as much as advantage as possible. I understand that. So if you have 2 left-handed batsmen down there, you probably try to hide your left arm spinner. But you can't just read it. You can't just roll over like that, man. You have to try. You have to try. We might look and say that against Australia when we had the spinners. The spinners went for runs and all of that. But especially on a pitch like that last night, Pakistan came out and they showed us, how to utilize the pitch with spinners. So I personally, as I said, I think he missed the trick, but the fact that Pakistan didn't score a whole lot of runs, I won't even really say put much blame on the bowling department. You understand? Because 178, 179 is something that we could work with. I mean, if Moti had bowled, probably it could have been 140, 150. We don't know, but that was a reasonable score for the batsmen to go in and chase. And as Shai Hope said, we didn't bat well at all, right? Didn't bat well at all. He went on to say, we didn't want the spinners to settle, right? They wanted openers to go hard and then have Moti at 3. right? Talking about our batting now. He said that we didn't want the spinners to settle. We wanted the openers to go hard and then have Moti at 3. Can't be the same, can't be the openers that we used last night that he's talking about. Because at some point after an over, if it's even after over number 6, 7 or somewhere there about, message would go out there. You understand? I don't know it. I didn't see the intent. I didn't see the intent. So if that was the plan that they discussed, I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy to go out there and play, but you know, so that is Shai Hope there. We didn't want the spinners to settle. We wanted our openers to go and to go hard, and then Moti would go in at 3. He said that I didn't get going today, and that was unfortunate. But the plan was to put pressure on their spinners after a fast start, and that plan I can understand. You know, I mean, obviously you want Shai Hope to back majority of what the opponents have to offer when it comes on to spinners, right? He along with Sheffield Rutherford, you would think they are there to really do that. But man is saying that all of the plan was dependent on, you know, getting a fast start from the openers. He went on to say that we need to learn from our mistakes and learn quickly, and we need to put the words into action. We need to learn from our mistakes, learn quickly, and put the words in action. So basically, we're hearing the same thing that we heard against Australia. We need to learn quickly. The only thing that is adding this part now that we need to put the words in action. Right? We need to put the words in action is what he's saying. So hopefully they can bounce back tomorrow. It's going to be very tough though. You know, always good to start off the series on a high note. We saw how things went, you know. On another day, our openers would have done better and we probably would have chased the score, but we found ourselves behind. So, you know, we have now lost 17 of our last 19 T20 international games. 17 of the last 19. You understand? Wins coming in November of 2024. Yeah, and I think June of 2025. Right, so England and Ireland. Right, let me see here. Right, so that is where we had our wins. England in November 2024 and Ireland in June 2025. Now we have lost games in that period of time. We have lost against England, Bangladesh, you know, and Australia. And now we lost that game last night against Pakistan. So, you know, I don't know my people, because we continue hearing about how the team, they are building this team towards the World Cup. We have been hearing this for a little while now, that they are building the team leading towards the World Cup. We understand that a few guys that were playing against Australia, they are out now because of injury. So we should be able to wheel in a couple guys, a couple of the other players that are part of the plan leading to the World Cup, because it's not just you're playing 11, you're starting 11 that you're going, you're depending on. So, you know, and based on how the cover look in terms of players to cover the first line, the first team players, boy, the pickings is very thin, very, very thin. But according to Captain Shai Hope, they are going to learn quickly and put the words into action. The skip says so, I know me. Big up.